one of my trips, I came to the island. I'm an Okata girl, and then I came to the island for a visit, and I had the conversation with the chairman, and he was like, okay, why don't you work for me? And I'm like, work? I never thought of working. I felt like, God, people that work are, like, why would you want to work? Am I serious?
How did you start? How did you even bear the idea even way back in school?
Yes. Say you're a leader of
tomorrow.
But
yes.
then I would look at those people, they told us that when we were in there. We were
10, 20, 30, 40, and they're still there.
So yes, I had a lot of energy and I wanted to do things a certain way, and I was rude here and I was doing that. Eventually, I was fired.
Were you able to use any of your knowledge in promoting your business?
It's so complicated because I'm such a multifaceted person. I mean, we started in England. Good Hair started in England. Eventually had to open something in Nigeria.
All hair is processed. You cannot take hair from a donor and put it into your head.
Once you're a public figure, you become a target.
Look at all the companies we started. We have board members from Nigeria, but also from around the world, because we want to build world-class companies that outlive us.
Welcome to Omon's Couch, an entrepreneurship and career talk show where we help young entrepreneurs and professionals reach their full potential. My name is Amaka Diane Okeke, your darling host, and I'll be bringing you amazing guests who have seen it all to educate and inspire you with their story. Our guest today is a powerhouse in the finance industry, a wealth management expert, and an inspiring advocate for youth and women. As the Executive Director of Optiva Capital Partners, she has built a remarkable career, setting new standards in wealth management and investment consulting. She's none other than Ambassador Amaka Diane Okeke. Let's welcome her to Omon's Couch. Hi, Amaka.
Hello, Omon.
We're so happy to have you on Omon's Couch today.
My pleasure.
The finance guru who's going to impact her knowledge to the viewers today. We can't wait to hear from you.
Thank you.
So, Amaka, you have had a wonderful journey, 10 years in the making, in the financial sector, pushing the boundaries, breaking glass ceilings, and you're here today to tell us how you started this journey in the finance sector. I mean, you started your career in Optiva Capital.
Yes.
And you started as a relationship management executive.
Yes.
And you moved on to becoming a GM shortly after.
True.
And currently, and to be precise, March 12th of last year, you were made an Executive Director of Business Development in Optiva Capital.
Yes.
That is a remarkable career. So please tell us, what inspired you to go into this sector? What exactly? And how has your journey been so far?
Okay, honestly, I won't say I was inspired to go into it. Okay. Let's just say it found me.
Okay.
Between God and life, the job found me. This was in 2013 October. I was jobless. Didn't have any purpose. I didn't want to work anyways. I wanted to be a housewife.
Wow.
Yes, that was my dream. So everybody went to school because they wanted to be something. They wanted to, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I wanted to be a housewife.
For real?
Yes. I just wanted to stay at home and give birth to kids and take care of my kids and my husband. So I was more like the old-fashioned woman. I was that girl. And then I had a bad relationship for 6 years, and I just came out of it. And then I met the chairman of Optiva Capital Partners. One of my trips, I came to the island. I'm an Okata girl, and then I came to the island for a visit, and I had the conversation with the chairman, and he was like, okay, why don't you work for me? And I'm like, work? I never thought of working. I felt like, God, people that work are, like, why would you want to work? Am I serious? It just felt very hard, and I'm one of those girls. I'm very like soft. Yeah, I just like baby girl life. Yes, I always wanted the easy life, but you know, the easy life comes with money, which I didn't have. But I was hoping that some man would give it to me.
Wow!
But it never happened. And when I met Mr. Franklin Nietzsche, he was like, you know, you're smart, you should work. Why don't you work for me? And I'm like, what? He said, sales. I'm like, hey, I've never sold anything. How can I work? And then he convinced me and said, you know what? Why don't you work for me for 1 month? If you don't like it, leave.
Wow.
So he was like, but I was like, I don't know anything about marketing. He's like, no, you go through training. So it's not like I'll just push you to the market, just I'll train you. And then I started 15th of October precisely. And then I started my first training. And guess what? My first day of training, after he finished, I wanted to test drive it. And then I came to Lekki Phase 1 and I made a sale.
Wow.
Yes, I mean, I think that was it for me. Like, there was this thrill about winning. I didn't know the product that much, but from what he said, I had an idea. So I pushed the client to him. So he closed the deal. So it was more like me I did the prospecting and sent it to him. And he closed it. And I was like, okay, so this is what I'm supposed to do. All right, let me be serious. And then I did 3 months training. He trained me on everything I know today. And that's how I say, that is me that found the job, but the job found me. 11 years today.
Wow, that's a beautiful story. I mean, I think this is a real authentic story. So it's not like the other stories where you hear, oh, I wanted to be this and I became this, but you just wanted to be a housewife. And you ended up being a finance guru.
Yes.
So please tell us, tell us more. Expand on your journey. How has it been? 10 years, starting from being a sales executive?
Yes, actually started as a trainee.
Okay.
So that the whole process, after he trained me, I was just a trainee. Because we were not even sure I was going to stay. So he just wanted to show me that I could do it.
So he obviously saw something in you that you didn't see.
I didn't see it because I just thought it was more like keeping a home. I was more into the keeping a home, cleaning the home, making everything perfect. So I always thought that was my strength. But he identified my inner strength. So he always told me that I could do it. So like now when I train people, I always tell them it starts with you. Your self-concept about yourself. Positive self-concept. If you limit yourself, you won't be able to do it.
Definitely.
So as soon as he started imbibing that culture in me, I went out and made the first sale. That changed my mind. I wanted to win so bad. And at some point, I thought it was about proving it to him. Like, I wanted to win for him. Because you know when somebody believes in you and then you now fall their hand. So I'm like, no, you know what, let me do this.
You will show that you have it.
Every time I'm aiming high, he'll set up a target. He'll say, okay, you know what, your target is 1 million naira. As soon as I meet it, he'll say, hey, you know what, your target is 2 million naira. So he kept upping my target. And I realized suddenly that's how I changed. I went from the trainee to the RME to a relationship manager to a manager, a GM, and then
the ED,
executive director. Yes.
Congratulations on this position. It's well deserved. And I think what your journey shows an example of, as I said, an authentic journey, which shows that you may not actually know what you want from the beginning.
Yes.
However, when you get good mentors or good coach, they can actually channel your innermost strength into something very positive, and you're a living example of that.
Yes, I am.
So well done.
Thank you.
And I'm sure there's a lot more coming into
There is.
So Amaka, with over 10 years experience that you have in the financial sector, what qualities do you think a wealth management personnel should have to be able to instill trust in their customers?
Okay, customers.
Yes.
So it's always good to know who your customer is first. Our customers are, for the wealth management, we have the middle class, you have the affluent. And for our other sector, investment immigration, you have the high net worth and ultra high net worth clients. Now, for a client to give you their money, why would they do this? They have their concerns. Can you do what you say you can do, which is the integrity of the process? And is my money safe with you? For you to be able to build trust and confidence as a wealth management professional, you have to show them that, yes, be confident. There's credibility in the company itself, and then you establish, without mixing words, supreme knowledge and expertise.
Wow.
So you have to know what you're selling. You have to be able to say, okay, if I'm selling, for instance, our 4 areas of specialization and focus: investment immigration, investment services and advisory, international real estate, and insurance services. If a client is supposed to bring his money, why? What do I know about the product? What do I know about immigration laws? What do I know about the company that, okay, you've done it before? So basically, you have to demonstrate knowledge and expertise.
And I believe that in this thing you have just explained, which is all about knowledge, I think it resonates with everything when it comes to sale.
Yes, even not necessarily wealth management.
If you don't have knowledge about what you're selling, you
Yes.
can't convince yourself about it, how much more
Exactly,
the next
next
party.
person.
So it's really, really crucial that somebody understands the product or the service they are selling before they even go
Very
or
correct.
venture to selling any product.
Yeah.
That's remarkable.
Thank you.
So looking at your journey, your career path now, you rose from being a sales executive or even a trainee to sales executive, becoming the GM and now the ED. What would you say has been the pivotal moment or experiences that you have learned through that journey that has shaped the person you are today?
Honestly, I always go back to my foundation. The one lesson in everything is mentorship. Mentorship has taught me, which is what I'm doing to our over 1,300 full paid employees, to mentor the young, the women. Empowerment is key. If I wasn't given a chance, I wouldn't be here today. So the fact that someone saw me and saw my potential and decided to teach me and groom me into the woman I've become today. First, I attribute it to God, because without God, our paths will not even cross.
Exactly.
And then to the chairman, because he's a believer, he's a visionary. He believes in people. One of the things we do at Optiva is full empowerment. Empowerment of young talent, empowerment of entertainment, which is a huge market. So basically ensuring that people that have talent and not the right resources, the right sponsorship, we give them a chance. So for me, the huge lesson in all of this is mentorship.
That's really wonderful what you have just mentioned about mentorship and how your own path started with coaching and mentorship, and you're able to grow to the woman you are today. And you have taken it upon yourself to actually train. And I watched several videos of you. I think that's something that almost every Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, I'm seeing you behind the camera teaching and teaching. And I always wondered, why do you teach all the time? Like, it's always like, I'm even wondering, when do people have time to go and sell? If you're enjoying this episode already, I want you to take a moment to please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and leave your aha moments in the comment section below. We would love to engage with you. Okay, let's get back to the show. Because they're always impacting knowledge every day. And I notice there's a culture within, not just for yourself, but also within your establishment. So having that in mind, what would you advise companies who have employees and need to upskill them? What would you advise that they should do differently compared to what they are currently doing, especially in the sales market generally?
You know, the thing about sales in any form or shape, it's about what you know, minus your product. What about the selling skills? Whatever you're selling, you must have traits. You must have the skills to sell that thing. When you talk about where do you meet clients, your catchment areas, how do people know where to go to? If I say I want to sell certain things, there's a place that you see more of those people.
Okay.
For us, there are places, like with over our 20 branches, we are right where our clients need us to be. Their place of home, their offices, their house, whatever, we're there. So now, where is your catchment area? You have to teach people these things. Not everybody knows certain things. You see businesses that they've done everything, but the salespeople are not selling. You go back to the fundamentals. Is their mind right? I mentioned the mindset. My mindset was, because I wanted to be a certain thing, my mindset was being a housewife. So everything in me was a housewife already. So I needed somebody to retune my mind. So sometimes people have employees, but they're limiting themselves. They have the negative thought, I can't do this. Who is helping them?
Come out of that
bubble. Come out of that, yes. Who is helping them? Okay, when you come out of it, what next? What do you know about what you're selling? People just go, I've witnessed so much in all these 11 years. You see people, they want to sell. You just go and meet somebody. You go to an eatery, for instance. You go and meet somebody. They're like, hi, I want to talk to you, please. I want to sell something. Approach matters. Building rapport. What kind of rapport do you have with your client to say, okay, I can have a conversation with you? How do you look? There's 3 S of selling. Sight, sound, spirit. How do you look?
Sight, sound, and spirit.
Yes.
Please explain.
Sight is basically what I'm saying. The way you look, the way your hair is. Like, you approach me and I'm like, okay, if she says I should bring $500,000, let's talk.
Bring it.
Yes. You look the part.
Yes.
But
you can't.
People can just come anyhow and tell you do this. Or they have a stench. And then already you've put off your client. The client is like, sorry, do you know what? Let me talk to you later. I'll give me your card. I'll call you later. You've lost it.
But they have zoned you out.
They zoned you out. So what are you, then when you start talking, what are you saying? You start blabbing. What is your sales presentation? I read this book by Brian Tracy, how he started off. He was selling, he sold from, he woke up 5 a.m. He was out selling, marketing till 9. He stayed out, he did everything right, but he wasn't selling. There was another colleague in his office. This guy will come, stroll in at 9 o'clock, close his sale. Stroll out for breakfast, close his sale. Come back to the office for lunch, close his sale. Like before the end of the day, he has sold so much. And the guy was wondering, but I do everything. I'm a hard worker. The guy asked him one day, what is your sales presentation? And he was wondering, what do you mean presentation? Some people don't know what they'll say. Okay, the client has come to you. What are you saying? You lose business from that. Building rapport, found out that it works so well. Clients want to know you. What is in it for me? It's about me, right? I'm important to you. So talk to me. Get to know what I need. Before you recommend something for a client, what do they need? I come here without, maybe you sell jewelries and then I don't have earrings and I don't have anything, and you're trying to pitch me gold or diamonds or something. It will make sense because you've noticed that, okay, she doesn't have it, but you need to know if it's something I like. What do I like? Am I a diamond person? Do you know how you know it? Conversation. Just talk to me. You find out what is my pain point. But people don't want to go through that. Now, why do we train? Because you have to teach the young people this. Sometimes people have experience. They've been in other organizations for years. And I meet them, I'm talking to them, I realize, oh wow, they don't know anything. Like you feel you do, but when it comes to the winners are brilliant on the basics. Basic selling skill. On your product.
Just repeat yourself again.
Winners are brilliant on the basics.
Not
just know the basic thing.
Anything
you don't have to don't complicate issues. Basic knowledge. That's what people need to know. But then if there's nobody to help, there's nobody to groom, there's nobody to, how do we, even this revenue and growth we're looking for, how do we find it? So that's why training is important. To imbibe the culture. First of all, the culture of the company, who we are as a company, our brand. Because once you come in, you have to be, you represent the Optiva style. Everything about you, the way you talk, the way you look, the way, your vibe, as in
your courage.
Your courage. I'm a preacher of vibe. Positive vibe.
Vibe upon vibe.
Yes, no, because life is hard enough. Life is, I mean, the corporate world, yes, but I mix it up very well because you don't have to be too hard. So in as much as I'm training, I'm playing with my staff, I'm making sure everybody is okay. We all have problems, but you need to know how to balance it. Yeah.
Interesting, lovely story. I think you've painted a beautiful picture of how an ideal salesperson should be, especially in this 2024.
True.
Not in the past where we carry briefcase and be punching on the doors.
Everything is
about skill, and it's some of it are innate. You have it already. You just need to brush it up and bring it out and sell them.
That's why training is very key. Mentorship is very key.
Yeah, it's very critical. Now, you won an award not quite recently. In Abuja and I think it's an Ambassador Award.
Yes, for the African Union.
From the African Union.
Yes,
so speak about that.
Okay, so the African Union Ambassadorial Assembly 2063 is basically talking about what our vision, our goal is for, we've always been, what are we doing for sustainable growth, right? What is supposed to change? All of us have a part to play. So the African Union has been on this journey for years. Now, me as an ambassador at large is basically preaching unity and peace of all African continents. We are one. And I always say it, even here, diverse, wherever you're from, we are the same. So me, I'm a lover of peace and unity.
Of course,
so we all are. It's only normal for me to be an African Union ambassador. So when they made the offer, I was really happy. And this is thanks to who I am right now.
Exactly. Congratulations on that award. So how has this award impacted your life, your career, and your journey so far?
Honestly, this 11 years, the growth in profile, in knowledge. This is me that could not speak before. That's another thing. I was I'm still kind of shy. But when I got this job, I was shy. I couldn't talk.
Shy?
Yes.
I don't see that at all.
No, but this is 11 years of building.
That's true.
I
that's
was
true.
so shy. Like, I couldn't speak in public. So it took even our CEO, Jane Kimemia, she helped me come out of this shell. Every day she's like, no, you can speak. Even sometimes during training, she's like, initially, I used to run away from training. She's like, okay, we're going to call the GM now, come out. So it was practice.
She put you on the spot all the time to groom you.
Yeah, she groomed me. So this whole process has led me to immense growth in knowledge. The more you know, the more you earn.
Yeah.
Everything I'm telling people is what I have seen happen over and over again. In profile, the awards, the recognition. I was just recognized as the most supportive executive director of the year by the National Institute of Credit Administration. What are we saying for business expansion, growth, and consolidation? So this has been from my journey at Optiva Capital Partners.
Interesting.
Yes, so, and it comes with a lot of responsibilities. That, oh my God, it comes with a lot.
Yes, to work.
Yes.
So I think for all the career people who seek to grow in their careers, especially from the younger age to where you are right now, which is an ED, and I'm sure is like the almost like the peak of your career right now. I'm sure for them they will wonder what they would require for them to be able to grow. But I think you have actually spelled it very clearly and very simply. Yeah. Even it doesn't have to even be in sales, in any part of the company that you're working at. But one thing that resonates across is what you have just mentioned. One is your mindset. You have to change your mindset to be relevant to the industry or to the department that you seek to work in. That's what I got from you.
Yes.
Another thing was like knowledge. Knowledge is really powerful. It's critical, and because of knowledge, you can grow. Knowledge breeds growth. True. Definitely. Another thing I also learned from you is that you also have to look the part.
Oh yes,
especially in sales. Yeah. However, in every part, in any part of the business, I hear some people even in IT. They say, "We're IT, so we just have to look." It doesn't matter. Very important. Even if you're an IT, you can look clean, neat, have all the other things put together. I'm not saying you should wear suits, like three-piece suits and all that, but you have to look good. Yeah. And because people like what they see before they can even hear what you have to say. So it's really, really critical, and I think you're a living, breathing example.
There's another very key one again, winning.
Winning, the winning mindset.
The winning mindset. Thank you, you just said it. Because some people are okay with mediocre, average, but some people want to be top performers. Yeah. There's the difference between top performer and an average performer. It's just a very little difference in ability, skill, improving it every day. Like compound interest, you add 3% here, 4% here, 5% here, and it keeps increasing. It wasn't one day I became this person, but every day I still read. I still want to know. I see, how do I become the best version of myself? What do I need to do? How do I improve my people? It's a constant thing. So first you have to have, where am I going to? My mindset is key.
So what I also hear again is continuous learning.
No,
so it doesn't end.
Nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything. You find out that every time you open, even when you go on Google, you see something, even a definition, you see other words, and you can pick things from it. So learning is, as long as you're in this life, every day is something new to learn. Yeah.
Well done, well done, well done. And I also know that you're also an advocate for women empowerment, youth empowerment, support for tourism, and support for entertainment. Yes. Speak to us about that.
Okay, so basically it started with the chairman. The chairman is a supporter of women. 80% of our workforce are women. So he believes that you equip, which is true, equip one woman, you're equipping a generation. Women have the culture of nurturing. Give them one thing, they know how to multiply that thing. So for me, I took it from my mentor. So support women. Then the youths. There are a lot of people, like I said initially, they have talent. There are so many people I've seen. They have everything to grow, but they're limited by sponsorship. They're limited by someone believing in them. They don't have the right connection, the right belief. So once you take them and groom them, watch them blossom. So I, with the platform of Optiva Capital Partners, believe that we should provide that sponsorship to them, groom them. The tourism, entertainment industry is huge. like I said, we are right where our clients need us to be. Entertainment brings everybody together. So that's one form. When we do sponsorships, wherever you're doing, you're having a show, you're having an event, you're having a conference, Optiva Capital Partners is right there. Our clients need to hear what we have to offer. We are there to offer solutions to global access, investment needs, wealth creation. People want to have access to quality healthcare facilities. How? If they don't know who is going to offer it, how will they come to us? So we have to be there. People want to have access to quality education and reduce school fees for their children. How do I reduce it? Nigerians are the most globals of Africans. You see them, Nigerians they're in every country you talk about.
Definitely.
They have their liabilities.
They have global citizenship.
Yes, their liabilities are in foreign currency, but you're earning in Naira. Think about the mismatch. So we are right there to say, okay, how do we help you create a passive income to ensure that you have money in dollars, in pounds, in euros, you have your Naira as well. So whatever you need to pay for, you have that money to pay for. How do you retain wealth? I'll say a story today. I was a silver spoon child. I grew up with everything. That's one of the reasons why that's why I didn't want to work, because it was very easy. My father had money now, so I'll just marry who has money. So you learn from what you see it from childhood. So I didn't want to work, but things happened along the line. I entered university, and he lost his money.
Your father lost his money?
Yes, bad investment. Things went, you know how in school you need to pay school fees, and we start waiting. But my mother had a store, so she came through, so she used to pay for us. But we saw the life change. So to be honest, I think I was supposed to be in this job.
Yes, thinking about
wealth management. Because I'm telling you.
Are you just realizing it?
No,
today?
as in, not realizing today, but I'm saying from the beginning. From the beginning, I always say the job found me. But it was like destiny. I was meant to be here because I witnessed what happened. Before my dad died, it was like that. He had his wealth evaporated.
Wow.
It's like everything. We were the people that took cars, would take us to school. When we were going to the villa, we go with convoy, mopos, everything. It was that lifestyle, and guess what? That disappeared. So luckily, support system, the woman, came through for us. But it's never the same. You can't live extravagant on your mother. So it was that way. And then now when I think about it, where are the billionaires and the trillionaires? Where are the people that had so much wealth? And next thing, some people, you see them, they used to be rich. Now they're struggling to fuel a car, or they're struggling to even own one car. Wow. So Optiva Capital Partners is just making sure that the money you have is protected, number one. You safeguard the value over time due to devaluation. To now grow your wealth, returns on investment. Say, okay, I have my money here. Is it growing? Are you just keeping it, or is it growing? Yes. Enhancing your wealth. Say your money is diversified across jurisdictions. Okay, I have my money in Nigeria, I have my money in Canada, I have money in US, I have money in different asset classes. Then finally in different currencies. Do you understand? Yeah. So it is basically to say that I would retain what I have worked for. You work so hard to make money. So it's not wise to lose it now.
When you're older, your money works for you.
Yes, eventually optimize. You just said it. Optimization is the goal. So when you are older, your money, whether you sleep, you wake up, whatever you're doing, you're seeing your money moving, working, growing for life.
Join us on Omon's Couch, where inspiration meets action. If you are a remarkable entrepreneur or a career giant with a unique story to share, we want to hear from you. Become our guest on Omon's Couch and empower others with your journey, experiences, and valuable insights. Use the link provided in the description below to apply for yourself or nominate someone who deserves to be on this show. Let's inspire together. Okay, Amaka, for the younger viewers who are listening to us, we've been talking about investment. We're talking about immigration investment, talking about property investment. But for the younger ones, I think they will want to understand how can they key into this investment portfolios. Now they are just starting, especially if they are starting their careers or they are starting their small businesses. So hopefully they plan to grow with time. Okay. What would you advise them to start doing even in this initial stage of their lives?
Okay, the initial stage, you're just starting off. I'll say just assess your situation, your financial situation. Right now is on just taking off, beginners taking off. So access that situation, and then now think about what the investment goal is. What is your goal? What you want to achieve? Say you have a 5-year plan. What do you want to achieve in 5 years? Now you start now to save to get there. If you're saying, okay, I want to protect my wealth in a certain way, what wealth? How much wealth are you looking at? Start setting aside something. That way you can now measure it. Okay, this is what I have done. This is where I'm going to. You keep measuring it and rebalancing every time. So you keep rebalancing your portfolio as necessary.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So there's hope for us.
We are starting. Okay, the younger generation, there's hope. Yes.
Okay. So now, what would you tell your younger self if you had to go back? What advice would you give to your younger self?
My advice to my younger self is the same. Life is a process. Whatever has happened, I try not to bother what has happened. I look forward to what I can do right now. So to my younger self and to other people's younger self, it's a process. Whether you like what has happened or not, you can change your story from today. I should be talking to you. You can change your story from now. Life is in stages, is a process. What do you want to do? What do you want to achieve? Start today to change it. Learning culture is very key. Every day, what am I learning? What knowledge am I impacting? And also impacting on others. I find out that when I help someone, something comes back to me. Oh, I found out that every time I helped someone, it comes back to me. That's life. Give a helping hand to someone, help the next person, and you'll still come back to you.
Definitely. There's always joy in giving.
Yeah.
And the universe has a way of repaying us.
Exactly.
So I think it's a beautiful example of impact.
Yeah.
Okay, Amaka, over the years, you've worked with a lot of young professionals, even mid-level professionals. What challenges have you seen in your own environment, even in Africa, that is very peculiar to the workforce?
This topic, it's a lot. So yeah, 11 years in this business, I have seen a lot. And being ED of business development, I'm also in charge of training, recruitment. So things I have seen in my recruitment process is scary actually.
I can imagine.
So you see a lot of young professionals that don't want to work. People claim that they want jobs. You give them jobs, but is it that they don't have the skill set? Are they even willing to develop it? The culture, the working culture, you don't even want to do anything. All you want to do is come in, clock out, go home and sleep.
And collect your salary.
And collect your salary. You're very clear on what your salary is. However, you're not clear on what your KPI states. What are you meant to deliver?
Tell them.
Yeah, but every time I see this, I say, what are you meant to do? But you just know how much you earn. They're quick to tell you. Okay, so for that money, it's a symbiotic relationship. You're meant to deliver something for me to pay you. But no, they don't want to do that. So you see a lot of that. People are not ready. They're not even ready to stay the course. You mean people, what's your 5-year goal? Oh, I want to be the CEO of Optiva Capital Partners in 5 years. I mean, like, you're not even being real to yourself.
No, they're not realistic.
Yes, because goals are supposed to be smart goals. You specific, measurable, realistic, all of that. But no, you just want to fly. Okay, what are you doing to fly?
Okay.
You must be ready to pay the price, right? But no. So I keep telling them with my story, it's all a process. Now, what else did I say? Talent. For those that now have the talent, they might not have the opportunity or the right sponsorship, like I said before. But majorly, it's the laziness for me.
It's the laziness for you.
It's the laziness for me.
Nobody wants to work anymore.
Wants to work. And then you get the job. Maybe for some reason, you had a business before, but maybe your business was not doing well. So you now feel like, okay, in the next 4 or 5 months, when I gather the salary, I'll go and put it in my business. Then you now decide to come out. So your plan is not to do anything in the first place. Then you go back to the business, it doesn't work. You now want to come back.
You've had that
Yes,
situation.
you now want to come back and say, oh, sorry, something happened. And I'm wondering, what are you talking about? And then people even want to travel. You say, okay, I want to travel, but you don't even have enough money. You want to go to school. How much do you have to pay for the school fee? So not planning, not having goals, not ready to do the work, not being able to even say, okay, let me stay and develop my own skill. What do I even know? You tell people, you teach them, okay, all you have to do is read. They can't do that. My last training.
Is it a Nigerian thing or is it an African thing? Or is it a global thing that people don't want to read?
Honestly, I don't think it's a Nigerian thing. It depends on, in every country, they have the ones that are ready.
That's true.
So you have a mix of everything. Even in this country, you have good people as well. So there are people that you meet. They are they're ready, they're hungry. You know that zeal. There's this thing Jim Collins said, he was talking about level 5 leadership, and he said, it's a mixture of personal humility and will. Being ambitious, but not for yourself, but for the cause and purpose. So what is your, what was your purpose really? You get into an organization, are you there to make an impact? Are you there to game the system? To say, okay, let me quickly just pack money and run.
And leave.
And then maybe somebody comes. I see CVs. Somebody has worked maybe 3 years in 10 places. You do real estate here. You do investment here. You now go and do banking here. So there's no direction. What do you want to do as a person?
That type of CV speaks a lot of volume.
Yes. So when I see CV and then you're all over the place, I'm wondering, okay, why did you leave? Say, me and my boss I was not happy about something. Why did you leave this place? Oh, I got a better job in 1 month. So yeah, I see all of this and I feel like this is a serious challenge. So until we're able to change the narrative, let people understand everything is a process. You have to do your own part for you to earn. That's what it is. We're still trying to work on it and ensure that we have the right people.
I think it's a process. I think everybody's going through the same thing in Nigeria, everywhere, I think even globally.
Yes.
To find talent is very difficult. It used to be much easier, but for some reason it's worse.
Yes,
and of course in Nigeria, the peculiarities of our own country with the jackpot syndrome, all the top talents are going.
Yeah.
Then because of the, what do I call it now, tech revolution, people are online more than doing any other thing.
So they don't want to even come to work and say, I will start coming to work by 8 o'clock. And
I don't know how people remotely go and see customers physically at the same time. So it's really like a joke.
It's about you at the end of the day. Even putting that extra effort. To be extraordinary, there's extra there.
Exactly.
So what are you going to give extra?
Let them even be ordinary first.
They should be ordinary. They don't even get ordinary.
So that means
maintaining ordinary
it's even difficult. So let us even get the ordinary. Means you are doing what your KPI says you should do. So it's everywhere. It's everywhere. But I think not to just talk about all the negative. Yes, definitely there are still top talents. They are very few and far in between. We still have those who are willing to work. Yes. Sometimes it's difficult to find them. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack. That's why they have to have that mentorship. Yes. I always say, once you find talent, harness it. Sometimes you can harness it and it will still leave your path. But it's the same thing. They are on that other category. They are not the main people. Okay,
people
that's
that
still talent and they are ready to stay the course of time.
Exactly. You see people, they are hungry. They want to, what is the cause? What are we supposed to do? This is what I'm clear. Those kind of people, I'm like, you know what, anywhere you do, I deal with you.
Exactly.
Like every day, I'm ready to drive and push you to be better. Because I was given that opportunity. All I want is find people like that are ready to work.
Find yourself in other people.
Absolutely. In my last train, I said, you know what, I'm looking for myself.
Yes.
I'm looking for people that want to be better. Be a better version of yourself. Even if you're from a rich home, what do you want for you? You have this. Don't you even want more? Because life is, every day, money is going. So you need something to sustain it. But what are you ready to do to sustain it? You have to beg for the rest of your life.
And you have to have your own wealth at the end of the day.
You have to have yours. What is yours is yours. I always just teach. It's just for people to have that understanding.
So Amaka, you've given us your beautiful career journey. There must have been a time when you faced major personal challenges at work or maybe even outside work. That maybe you thought maybe I would even continue with this career or I would not even work at all. So what could that have been?
Honestly, for my career or this work, I've not experienced that kind of challenge. It's just normal sales, or I want to meet a target and all that, but that's been very good. It's not a challenge or an issue. But on the other hand, the thing that makes me feel bad and cry, now man issue. I don't chop breakfast. So yes, man.
Only man issue.
Only man issue.
But when it comes to profession,
I know I'm on top of my game. I mean, they know me.
Well done. And finally, where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Keep expanding my horizon, enlarging my coast, being the best version of myself. I just want to be more. But I have a deep hunger now. I think this started a couple of months ago. I want it all.
Wow.
Yes, I'm sometimes afraid for myself. I want everything.
Everything.
Yes.
What is everything?
Everything I can achieve. I want more of the profile, more of, when I say enlarging my course, taking over. Like I want to take over everything.
You want to take over everything?
Yes. Yes.
Wow. Profound.
Yes.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Well done, Amaka. Thank you so much for coming on Almost
Thank
Out.
you for having me.
You're a wonderful inspiration to
Thank
me
you.
and even to all our viewers.
I really appreciate you
And
guys.
keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Thank
and
you.
Almost Couch loves you.
Thank you. Please continue watching Almost Couch. Thank you for having me. Bye.
Thank you. Well, we've heard it all from Amaka, and I'm sure you guys will have learnt a couple of tips on how to run your careers and your profession. Okay, we have come to the fun segment of this interview. We're going to be asking Amaka a trivial question. It's a very simple question, and hopefully she will get it. The question goes like this. What animal has the biggest eyeballs?
Biggest eyeballs. I don't know. I know there's one ugly animal that has one very big eye, but I can't remember the name.
Just guess. You have 3 guesses. Okay.
No, I don't know.
The answer is a giant squid.
Do you know, funny enough, that's the ugly one now.
Yes.
That has the eye that is
Yes.
there. Yes,
Yes,
but I
yes,
did not know.
yes,
I won't have
no
guessed it.
problem. Well done.
Thank
well
you.
done. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for answering a wrong question. Take care.
All right.
Bye. Thanks for watching Almost Couch. I'm sure you're eager for another inspiring story. So click here to watch another episode or click here to subscribe. I will see you in the next video.